Hey, let's go.
Did I ask you about MC? You said you didn't watch.
What did she say about me?
Did I ask you about MC? You said you didn't watch it, but you just. Hey guys, it's a pop-up live. Yes, I'm doing one at night. I'm awake. And the thumbnail is sister wise, so I'm not doing that. I'm just doing Bravo news, whatever came out over the weekend. I have some stuff bookmarked on Twitter. I was live earlier with Q. We talked sister wives, and then I felt like I wanted to talk more about Bravo stuff because I missed you guys. So I was like, oh, let me do a live, and I'll do a pop-up live about whatever's going on in the Bravo world, in Bravo news. But yeah, let me hold on and make sure this is okay. Hopefully people start to come in because, like I said, this is like a pop-up thing. So like I didn't even I'll drop the link too because I just looked up some Bravo news and because I wanted something to talk about, but I really just missed you guys. But we'll put the link in case anybody else call. Yes, me and Q and Erin are both in the chat, guys, live chat. So please, they both have a channel. Erin is Smiling with Erin D. Please follow her channel and all that stuff. Subscribe, please. Same thing with Q and DJ's channel. We do Sister Wives on Mondays, and she has a bunch of other stuff that she does. It's awesome. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about Bravo stuff, and let's see, anybody Instagram. Hello guys. Hey, everybody on Instagram. I can't see your comments, but I can come over and see them. Let me just say hi to you guys. But yeah, if you want to comment, come over on YouTube so I can see you guys. If not, you can comment there too. But I just want to let you know. And if this is uploaded on the Who's Starting On podcast side, on Spotify, you can see me live, and on all the other platforms, podcast platforms. Just follow the podcast. And yeah, Who's Starting On. So let's see, what do we got going on here? So talk about Vicky here. So something's going on here with Vicky, right? Apparently, so I don't know who this is. I can't believe how hot Tamara looks on here. I guess this was the other night. Let me try to get this to open. I want this open. Maybe it's not a video. Oh, I'm not even sharing it, you guys. Am I sharing it? I am sharing it. Did I drop the thing too? I dropped the link too. What is going on? Copy, Krista. Copy. Copy. Paste. Just in case. Okay. Let's pull this up. All right. So it says Vicky Gumbleton shades Tamara Judge for crying on social media and fired back. The dude, that was a ridiculous thing that Tamara had out. Let's find it because I can't believe that was the most ridiculous thing, Tamara. That was a reach, dude. That was a reach. The one with her crying to Vicky. Let's see if we can find it because I was like, this is ridiculous. How are you? This one right here. I think.
Just painted.
Which is crying. Where is that? God, guys, really? Is it not here any longer? And she's like, "You win, you win." Like seriously, I don't take her seriously. Like that was the most ridiculous thing ever. See, look, they look so good here. I'm shocked how good they
Here
look.
at Big Bear.
I thought this was going to be like stores I could open, guys. Sorry about that.
Thank you very much. Oh, the private jet! I'm so jealous. And she's flying on the private jet. Thank you.
Ugh. All right. As far as OC goes, I do not.
Spencer is a behind the scenes type of kid. And who's more opinionated, me or Teddy?
How come
well, the season's still going, and he has been on this season, and he will continue to be on this season. You just have to keep watching.
Nobody cares.
How come Eddie wasn't on this season?
Well,
the season's still. I am able to take a shower. However,
you should.
They pushed me in the pool. Were you surprised or a little mad? I wasn't mad.
Oh God, I'm just like, all right. Sorry, guys. I know I'm totally not even I'm supposed to have everything ready, but I don't know. I thought I had the stuff on here that was like new stuff, but it's not. I feel like a retard now. It's just stupid. I'm trying to do a pop-up. There's my pop-up library. Hold on. I'll find us some stuff. All right. Well, anyway, like, let's just talk about anything because, so Sister Wives, before I play anything, I know, Aaron, I'm like all over the place, but I just missed you guys. So, all right. So we'll talk about, we'll talk about Sister Wives. So me and Q talked about it earlier, and apparently Robin and Cody are getting a divorce, and that would be the last wife that he's had that left him. I don't know what the deal is with the divorce, but they're selling their mansion, and I think the mansion is absolutely ridiculously ugly and overpriced. And my whole thing with Sister Wives, okay, if they were when they lived in the cul-de-sac, when they lived in Vegas, right, all of them had their own house, and everybody was apparently what I thought like was the best setup they ever had. Think about it, they have houses all next to each other. They're not in the same house. Cody doesn't have any travel time when he has to go from house to house. Everybody's stuff should have been equally, his time should have been equally spread, but it wasn't. But the thing is, if it's not going to work in that situation, it's not going to work anywhere else. Like getting up and moving to Flagstaff was a big mistake because that's when everything fell apart. First you had, Mary has already left it. Mary's delusional. Mary's sitting there acting like she's surprised that Cody doesn't want to be with her is ridiculous. Cody has told her multiple times he no longer wants to be with her. After she got caught getting catfished, trying to leave him, that was her leaving the fucking marriage. That was her leaving the family. But not really. She tried. But you know what? I didn't blame her. She was lonely. However, don't sit there and cry and get mad at Christine because he emotionally abandons his wives. Get mad at Christine for leaving. So right now we have Christine has left him. Janelle has left him. Mary has left. Well, Mary left him, but he kind of left Mary. But that whole thing, she's like moved up to where her B&B is, which she's selling, by the way. And her best friend Jen and her were there, like, I don't know, running it. I guess it's not making money. I don't know where she's going to live. But in the meantime, we have the season that's going to air, and it's going to show the situation that I have trigger warning. They lost their son. Garrison took his own life. And they were filming. And it was such a shock and heartbreak for all of us. And, like, that's why, like, me and Q just kept bringing that up. We're like, we don't even know how to talk about this. I mean, we don't even know what we're going to see. We have no idea what they filmed leading up to it. I mean, I'm kind of glad that they kept on filming because they've been filming their lives from day one. And I just feel like maybe there's things that we didn't see. I always thought that all of the children were very well-rounded. And, like, they were raised by all of them. And they were all I think they were just all great adults. They're great kids. They're great parents. They're great sister and brothers. Like, and I never thought in a million years that one of them would take their own lives. But I really did see the kids struggle with Cody when he wasn't giving them attention. And that was awful. Like, that was really heartbreaking to see. It was shocking, too. Because I didn't see this side. This side of Cody, I did not see. I always remember him being really a good dad. But see, the thing is, he was a good dad when they were younger. And they were in the cul-de-sac when they was closer. It seems like he doesn't like to make the effort to see them. But then why would you move to Flagstaff and buy houses that are all separate from each other? Coyote Pass was the biggest mistake they ever made. What a money. I mean, all the money that they put out. Yeah, he was everyone. You're right. Like, we were crying earlier on our live because it's like we didn't feel his pain and we didn't even know. Like, watching now and watching the one scene that we saw with Janelle and Christine with him still there talking about Cody and just like, I'm done with it. I don't care anymore. Blah, blah, blah. And like, we're like, oh, good. You know, like he's okay or he's good. Like, and I thought Gabe was the one we were worried about. But no, I don't know. I've lost two friends to that and in that same manner. And I just think to myself, like, what the kind of pain that you have to be in to do that to yourself. And like, you know, he loved his mom and he loves his family. So he was in a lot of pain to leave us, you know, to leave Janelle, which is so sad, you know. And I've asked Channeling Eric. So there's a channel on here called Channeling Eric. Eric is a son of this lady named Elise. Eric committed suicide when he was 15. Elise is his mom. Through mediums, he has been coming through to her and like every day. And so they have 10 years later, they have a channel, YouTube channel. They have all kinds of stuff, but like on the YouTube channel, they channel Eric. The mediums that she has on there channels people from on the other side. So like, like the true crime and stuff. People that, like Riley Straight, like that kind of stuff. So Eric on the other side will go get the people and ask, and then we'll go through the medium and ask him what happened. So yeah, but anyway, so I begged them to channel Garrison to get some answers. Now, I probably should send another request in, but yeah, so they like do this. Eric comes through and he he answers questions like why, when, where, and I'm like so curious. Like, I know like spiritually, like everything is the way it's supposed to be, and like the 3D reasons and the spiritual reasons are different. But I would love for him to come through and just to know that he's at peace and he's on the other side and he's okay, because that's like all really us grieving. It's horrible. Like it's like people say time heals all wounds. It's not really. It's a new normal. That's all. It's just a new normal that you have to get used to dealing with that loss. So yeah, like I feel like, and then I think like after a while, after a year or so, and if you believe in that kind of stuff, it's really helpful. But yeah, I'm going to ask again if she can bring Garrison through now that the season's coming through. His energy will be more prevalent now. And I'm just curious to what's going on with Robin and Cody. And see, after 3 days after this happened, Katie, the crystal ball check that, that chick, everybody knows who the crystal ball is. She is really close with people in Flagstaff, and she knew their neighbors. I know. Guys, the weird thing is I thought he had already died, okay? I am feeling so weird about this. I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Katie, so the neighbors had seen a crisis team show up at Cody's house 3 days after Garrison died, and we don't know what happened. But also, what bothered me was a day after that, he was seen at a restaurant with Robin, laughing, joking, eating, playing around. I don't know, just acting like he didn't just was the son to suicide. And I don't know. So yeah. So Darth Vader, guys, James Earl Jones. Now, I want everybody, whoever's watching this, can you please tell me in the chat what he said on Star Trek? His famous saying on Star Trek, Jesus Christ, Star Wars, everybody. James Earl Jones on Star Wars, Darth Vader. What did he say on the famous quote? Please. And I want to know what you guys remember him saying, because it's part of an Mandela effect. And I'm not going to tell you which one's which, but you know, the famous thing that we've been saying since we were kids, since we've seen it. Here comes Meow Meow. This is number 1, guys. She's the one who's 15. She's been here for the longest. I know. I got to order your guys food, but I have to say hi to my friends. I haven't seen them in all 4 days, okay? Can Judgy Cat please say hi? Say hi now, please. Just say hi. Meow Meow, say hi. She's very old, so she can't get brushed in her back. So my little teeth in her back. Yeah, we try to brush them, but she doesn't let us. She's 19 pounds. She doesn't like her summer body. She doesn't worry about that kind of stuff. She doesn't care about her summer body, so we maintain our weight and we're good. But Meow Meow, James Earl Jones passed away. You know who that is, right? Star Wars, right? I know. I have 6 cats. I'm sorry. 5 in the house, I know. But yeah, James Earl Jones passed away. Anybody want to tell me anybody remember what he said? I want to hear what you guys remember him saying. Luke, I am your mother. Oh man, see? Luke, I am your father. That's what I remember. Luke, I am your father. Aaron, what did he say? What do you remember him saying in that part of Star Wars? James Earl Jones famous saying a story when he's Darth Vader. But the thing is, guys, I thought he passed away already. Same thing with Bob Newhart and another older person that died again. And I'm like, died again. And I'm going to say, yeah, died again, because I thought that Bob Newhart died a long time ago. And there was another person that died I thought James Earl Jones was already dead. That's just me, though. But maybe he wasn't. Maybe I had him confused with somebody else. But you're behind. You're so crazy. It's like, do you see this? They love me so much. But anyway, guys, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I came on here with nothing to talk about. Hey, Dustin, except for, anything I could find over here. I thought I bookmarked stuff that was actually like I was able to open, but there's like nothing going on. What is this? Tamara's experience. Lisa wrote it down. I know Tamara's losing all her, she's definitely losing her clout. I think that Tamara right now is a flop. Seriously. She screwed up with Jennifer Pajani, right? So she comes in as like a Hail Mary for Real Housewives of OC, which, by the way, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is OC, the beginning of OC / The Hills. And it is the best thing that's on TV. It is the best thing that's happened to us. Bravo screwed up by not grabbing it, but that's another whole story for Wednesday. I'm going to go over Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Wednesday. That's not going to be a normal Wednesday show, but we're going to talk about it Wednesday because we have to wait for Salt Lake to air that night. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So they get Tamara on here, right? And Tamara gets all excited, and she's like, "Oh, if I get the three amigos going again, or the three, whatever, three amigos, is that what they are? Trace amigos, whatever they're called, whatever. We are the Trace amigos. Ooh. Anyway, that whole thing. Then they'll solidify my thing, and I'll be best friends with Shannon and Vicky again. But then what happens is Shannon ends up getting like, Tamara, I don't know. I guess they want Tamara to go after people, and she decides that she's going to go after Jennifer Johnny, who was new, and that kind of that didn't really piss a lot of people off. It pissed me off, but people are just like, oh, it's just Tamara, right? Fast forward to this season, here we have her going after, having everybody else go after her people. So she's just like a bad friend. The way that she goes after Shannon is not tough love. That is not somebody that loves you when you're in your addiction and you're at your worst. And by the way, that video was leaked. And Shannon paid that money when John asked for it. So why did we still see a video of Shannon hitting, it looked like somebody's ring camera of Shannon hitting that house, planter, and driving away. So again, who leaked that? I don't know whose ring camera footage that was, but Shannon showed the picture of her face at the end of the OC the other day, and it was bad. It was her eye was bleeding, and she sent that to John, and John didn't say very nice things back. And Alexis is sitting here just trying to defend John. She's like, John's ready to talk. Nobody wanted to hear from John. Now, who told you that we wanted to hear from John? Okay, Alexis, we don't want to hear from John. We want Shannon to do her best. We want Shannon to be the best Shannon she can be and try to stay sober, which is obviously very hard when she's got to see you and John, or you talking about John constantly because you're trying to get your moment and you solidify your moment on OC, which you're not doing, Alexis. You're a flop too. And Tamara is like her. You could just see like her. She's fading away. The way that she's on here crying about to Vicky, you win, Vicky. I can't believe that you was. Vicky literally said, get off the TV and go fix your relationship with your daughter. I don't understand what is so wrong with that. What is that? Did that really trigger what she was crying about? Literally. I can't even believe that she would make a video and it'd be so dramatic and act like nobody can bring up her daughter's relationship. And you're the one that fucked that up. Get over it. Like, people have said it to you numerous times. We think it all the time. We look at you all sideways, Tamara. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why? Hi, love. I miss you. We look at you all the time, Tamara, and wonder why the hell your daughter stopped talking to you. I think it's fucked up. And I think you're fucked up. And I think your friend Teddy's fucked up. And I think you can be either or. You can either be a friend on the show, or you can be a podcaster and talk shit to people. Or you could be a reality, like, you just, put it this way. If you're going to be on the reality, on the Housewives, just know that those friendships are not real and they're never going to last. And whatever friendships you think you have on the show, you don't. And that sucks because, you see Jersey's friendship they run right off. Nothing's different. But then you look at all the other franchises and they have to literally make up places for them to go, things for them to do, because they've been on the cast with each other for so long, and it's so toxic because they hate each other and they don't hang out in real life. So you have to force them to do it, and you make up these stupid games and things that they play, so then they would fight at the end, and then you have like a fight. Then you have Tamara going, you win, Vicky, and then telling Shannon, stop fucking her. Well, like, literally, she wants Shannon. Like, Vicky's sitting there, like, trying to be Shannon's friend, and she's not even getting paid to do this. Like, she's just walking on the show. And Tamara and her not talking because, Tamara thinks she's better than everybody else since Vicky's fired. And Vicky wants to be on the show, and we know the whole thing with Teddy. She hates Teddy. But anyway, we have her being rude to Vicky. And then Vicky's like, being rude to Shannon, telling Shannon she's an alcoholic and stop, covering her bullshit. And she's calling her out on camera. Again, if you are tough love, if you are that person and you don't want to enable your alcoholic friend, you want to be there for your alcoholic friend, yeah, you call them out, but you don't do it in public. You don't sit there and call them pay your bills, you're an alcoholic, and everything that she said. Is that before or after you have a drink? Like everything she's saying, and then trying to mask it as, everybody. I just love her so much and our friendship. I'm just so hurt. I'm not the one. I'm not the one that that you go to for these things. Maybe like Erin said, maybe Tamara doesn't know how to handle things like this. Well, we've told her numerous times this is the wrong way to do it. Shannon told her this is the wrong way. Don't do this to me. And Tamara just keeps on. And you know what? Again, this is the end. I don't like her making up with Tamara, and she needs to go. But that was the whole thing about OC. Jennifer Pedrani, I guess. I don't know what's going on here. I just contacted Andy. Something's happening. Let's see. Sorry, something's going on. Okay. Tamara's visiting right now. I mean, yeah, I guess people are. So somebody's calling. Nobody wants to. I tried to get Kiki fired. Jesus. What the? Oh, this is about Kiki Monique, isn't it? Yeah, she is typical Tamara. Oh my God, what happened? Let's read this. Okay. Teresa and Jennifer. Here's Jersey. Wait, I just want to read that one. Let me read this first. Oh, I'm not sharing this with you guys. I am so sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I wasn't sharing it. Meow, I can't. You're going to fall off of me. Okay. So I am reading from Albie's Housewives of Madonna. I guess all about the truth. Okay. So this is just going to be about Teresa and Jennifer. Something good, it says. Teresa and Jennifer Aiden's minions, all about the truth, continue their smear campaign against Tamara. They are pressed because we all know at this point what their puppet masters are doing, clearly using them. It's like no one can call Teresa and Jen out on their bull. Yes, that's true. They get their little bloggers out on the computer to do their dirty work. So here's something's going on here. Jennifer Aiden repents. Okay, so me, all yeah, I know. Well, I remember I was telling all you guys, like, look, this is where she was instead of the thing. Sweetie, you were the queen trying to get bloggers to write stories about me, Tamara Judge, and your cast members. It's pretty low. It's in the end of the Tamara Judge says. Oh, okay, whatever. So I guess they were fighting on here. So where did Jennifer Aiden respond at? Jennifer Aiden just okay, well, she has this thing. Where did Jennifer Aiden respond at? Damn it. So Tamara Justice stated she will never return. Sarah also has again called her an evil and different. Finally responds to Tamara saying, Tamara is mean. Tamara responds, I don't even know you, but Tamara, you insulted her for weeks this summer and even implied she'd be fired. She should be fired. We should be. According to even if you're not a fucking blogger or whatever, you should know that she should be fired for sharing screeners. Well, it's interesting. Tamara did not bring it back though. She's a flop this season. She flopped this season. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but so what else is going on? This is on live right there. Let's see who's watching. How's everybody doing, by the way? I know. What did he say on the show? Well, on Star Trek or Star Wars? What did he say? What did he say to? I don't know what he said to Luke. I don't even want to talk about. I'm so tired of talking about. Stay focused on Tamara misread the reaction to Shannon. Listen, Shannon is holding her own, and the fact that she at least has people on her side, that's good. Tamara's starting to realize that what she was going to do and be mean to Shannon isn't going to work, and it's kind of failing in our eyes, and it's just ridiculous. And her crying about oh God, Vicky, I can't take it, Vicky, blah, blah, blah. You win. I don't know what you want from me. She didn't say anything. All she said was, get off the show and go fix your relationship with your daughter. I would think you should do that too. No? Games are all done. Oh. It's old stuff, but that was going to be like the news. See, I'm not really choosing to use the Twitter. I don't know what else is going on. All right, so I am going to talk about Luke, I am your father. I am your father. It's just, I thought it was Luke, I am your father, right? With an A, I am your father. I said the trailer. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the trailer for Sister Wives. I thought when I read it was to us, it was I am your father. I am your father. Luke, I am your father. They fight. Oh, I am your father. Okay. That's what you remember. Okay. Well, good. We're on the same timeline then. Because it's a Mandela effect. I wanted to do this like a members only live, but like we don't, it's only us. That's okay. It's a Mandela effect with like one word missing. That's why I was wondering if that was it. But, all right. People are watching. I'm going to give whoever's, I guess Kathy's probably the only one in queue. Erin, I hope you're feeling better. All right. Before I move on, I'm going to give you two choices what we could talk about. We could talk about conspiracy theories, Mandela effects, or I will look for the trailer for Sister Wives. We'll do both. I'll do the Sister Wives trailer first. But I wanted to show you the Mandela effect, but I don't know if you guys probably, I don't know if you guys don't understand. I have my friend that has a reality, he has a channel and he explains it really well and how it works and what it is. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's like actually really a good thing. But, all right. So Sister Wives trailer came out. All right. Let's see. Season 19. Sorry, this is not like a good organized live. If anybody's on Instagram, try like, this chick's crazy. She's like stupid. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's all over the place. Oh my god. Okay, is this the trailer? Oh my god. Okay. Share it. Let me share it. Oh my gosh. Let's watch it. All right, guys got it. Okay. Wow. Trailer.
Hey, are you ready for more family drama, unexpected twists, and big changes in your favorite Sister Wives? Well, season 19 is set to premiere.
Wait, hold on. That's somebody's.
This season on Sister Wives.
Cody and I are officially done.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. Like, our marriage is over.
I just had a date with this guy, David.
Hi, baby.
We've already planned our second date. I'm just telling you that straight up.
Cody and I have officially said it's not working.
Really? This was not the way it was supposed to go.
What did I do to deserve this? What did I do wrong?
The property needs to be paid off.
I just forgot that I wasn't supposed to be playing this all through. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'll just keep playing it because it's already on.
I've actually thought about asking if he wants to buy me out, but we got to pay it off, and he's not talking to me about it, so I think I'm going to have to lawyer up.
Such a teenage drama.
Do you remember that I have that house in Utah?
It's going to be healthy for Mary to live away.
You're like the idiot that got left behind.
What?
I'm not your wife anymore.
It's not divorce that sucks. It's marrying the wrong person.
What sucks is marrying the wrong person and not having the decency to tell her until 32 years later.
He did tell you, Mary, let's not be, come on, Kathy. Q. Hey, is she out of her mind? She's such a liar. She knows. We all know that she knew he did not want to be. Mary knew when she got catfished, that was the end of their marriage. She's a liar. I hate when she says that she didn't know.
Civil war. Total civil war.
I'm going to go back and we're going to talk about some of this stuff. Because I'm
not joking. Like,
your marriage has been over. You, listen, guys, she got catfished about 12 years ago living in Vegas. She was leaving that marriage and she wasn't telling a soul. She went behind their backs and cheated on them because she got emotionally abandoned by Cody, of course. He started marrying people 2 years after he married Mary. He got married very young. I don't think they were ever in love. I mean, I don't know, whatever their version of love is. He keeps saying he was never in love until he met Robin, right? But she has to stop saying that she did not know that Cody didn't want to be with her. Still, though, it was 12 years later. Who cares? He just because he wore that ring, he still told her that he didn't want to be with her. And she knew it. We all knew it.
Marriage is over.
It's been over.
I just had
It's been over.
a date with this guy, David.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
baby.
We've already planned our
I love David Woolley.
second date. I'm just telling you that straight up.
Cody and I have officially said it's not working.
Really? This was not the way it was supposed to go.
What did I do to deserve this? What did I do wrong?
The property needs
Okay. What did he do to deserve this? And what did he do wrong? First of all, what you did was when you married Mary, I don't know, whatever, you loved her when you were like 18. I don't know what happened, but somehow you decided that you would, Christine was some kind of crazy stalker. And you're like, oh, I feel bad for Christine, so I'm going to marry her. Or it was, one of them friends was on Christine within 2 years, and he felt bad for them. That's why he did it. And in the family, they had an understanding that they were a family and that they would have these kids. He just wanted to control these women. He wasn't sleeping with them. I mean, he says he was sleeping with Janelle. I mean, I barely believe it. We know he wasn't sleeping with Mary. And the only reason that Mary was a good sister wife to Robin and Robin was a good sister wife is because he didn't want to fuck. Mary is not a threat. Mary was a cash cow for them, and that is it. She was not a threat. And she had to sit there and literally go to every Christmas and all this stuff with Robin and Cody, knowing that he doesn't want to be with her. He's never been with her. He hasn't been with her since before the catfish shit, which was a fucking long time ago. A long time ago. They stopped sleeping together like 15 years ago, okay? And Mary, I'm a good sister wife. Robin, I'm a good sister wife to used to because Mary's not a threat. And he's not fucking Mary. And Robin knew that. And he wasn't fucking Christine because Cody tells Robin everything. We know that him and Robin sit there at night having sex and laughing at them. All of them. Laughing at the fact that Christine doesn't, I told Christine I'm not attracted to her. You know that Robin has known for a long time that Cody didn't want to be in this polygamous anymore. They were all, that's the thing. Mary, they were all money to him. It became a money thing. Because if he gets rid of the show and all of them, it's like it's definitely a pyramid scheme. They had Mary pay for that goddamn house. So now that all that money, they put all their money in one pot. That's ridiculous. You guys, it wasn't working in Vegas. What makes you think it was going to work in Flagstaff? You were so separate. What did he do wrong? He abandoned his kids. He decided he was no longer going to, when COVID hit, he was no longer a polygamist. And he abandoned his other wives. So not only has Mary abandoned him a long time ago because she got abandoned herself, he just decided Mary's delusional. And apparently she was mean to the kids, and nobody cares about her. If they cared about Mary, we would be seeing Mary being reached out to by all the other children. We see Christine and Janelle and all their 12 kids together. They are the Brown family. Cody, go somewhere. Cody and Robin and their kids are not the Brown show. They're not Sister Wife show. The Brown family is Janelle, Christine, all their kids, 12 kids, and then their grandkids. And then David Woolley and all his 8 kids. And we'll find Janelle a boyfriend. That's Sister Wives. And we don't have to call it Sister Wives. I don't know what we're going to call it. But I don't mind if we also see Robin and Cody's destruct, or what's it called? Self-destruct. We're going to see that, I guess. I mean, I guess they're not filming. I don't know. Maybe that's going to be part of next season because they're not filming any longer. I don't know. The fact that I thought she was bullshitting when she said that Cody was acting like an asshole. Because listen, he acted like he didn't even hide the fact that he didn't care that Christine was leaving him. But he cared because of the money. He cared because it was her leaving him. They weren't sleeping together. There was no intimacy. She said when you were supposed to be here for 2 or 3 days, you weren't here for 2. You would leave, come here real late after work and then leave in the morning. You know what I mean? Cut the time in half basically for driving, which was stupid for driving time because they should have stayed in Vegas where they had the cul-de-sac with everybody had a house, a decent sized house, and they had every place where they all had time to get together. They could all call each other. listen, I don't know. It was everything that I thought the problems what they had were. Yeah, they can have 2 years of, and they can't have footage. Well, yeah, but I think they also probably had a meeting with them and said, "Are we going to air this or not?" And I think they decided as a family to air the season. And you know what? Let them keep showing Cody, because Cody's everything. Cody didn't hide how he felt. Robin did. Robin is a liar. Robin's the one that acted like, "Oh, we're a family, and I want to stay with my sister wives on a porch and watch our grandkids." No, you don't. You said it. When Cody leaves, your kids get stressed out. How the fuck is that work then? Why would you put your kids that have anxiety attacks where they're like flopping, literally like a dead fish? Cody's carrying the one daughter, and she's like a dead fish, like not even audible, can't speak. I don't know what happens. Goes into this like thing when she has like anxiety. Well, why are you bringing her to a polygamous stepdad then? Why do we? Oh shit! Why do we have a polygamous stepdad? Why are we have where he's not going to be there 29% of the time or whatever? You know what I mean? 99% of the time, not there. Like, here's another kitty cat right here. Hey, kitty cat, come here. Show everybody who you are. Sorry, sweeties. That's Sweetie Marie. They're mad at me right now. I got to order their food. I got to do that. I'm going to finish the trailer. Sorry.
Needs to be paid off.
And COVID, he made it impossible for his kids to see him.
I've actually thought about asking if he wants to buy me out, but we got to pay it off, and he's not talking to me about it, so I think I'm going to have to lawyer up.
He has no money. What's he do? What are you talking about, dude? Just talk shit. Go ahead. Talk shit.
Teenage drama.
But Kathy, beer and Skittles. Kathy, go get me beer and Skittles, please. Please go get me beer and Skittles so I can play that. I have to play beer and Skittles for them. The real show. It is. It is. They are the Brown family. They are the ones that have the Chris. Listen, South Carolina, wherever they're at. Look, I am tired of the, oh, Robin wanted to be a good sister wife. It's all Robin's perfect. Robin didn't do anything wrong. Robin tried. Robin didn't fucking care. You are a fucking loser, dude.
Remember that I have that house in Utah?
Who cares, Mary? They don't care.
It's going to be healthy for Mary to live away.
I feel like the idiot that got left behind.
What idiot there?
I'm not your.
Tell me she's not the idiot that got left behind. She's the idiot that got left behind. Yeah, please go find me that. Please, I know that I don't. Oh my god, I need to get the clip of the Weird Skittles song. She is so funny. I think her name's Io or IQ, something like that. She made the Weird Skittles song up. Yeah, see if you can find it on her channel for me and bring it over. And like, I think there's a link for it. If you can't, that's fine. I'll look for it. But it's so funny. But Mary moved up to the B&B or Airbnb, whatever, what's it called? An Airbnb that she runs. Her mom ran it, then her mom passed away, and then she went up and lived there with IQ. Won't air it anymore, she said. She won't air what? Anything at all? She won't talk about it, or she won't. What she's against them airing it. Is she against the show now or something? Kat, tell me what happened. I really was thinking that she was all excited that it was Sister Wife season again. But she's not going to talk about it, I guess. Because of Garrison. Oh, wait, she's the one but she came up with the Beer and Skittles song, though. Didn't she come up with the Beer and Skittles? I thought she created the Beer and Skittles song, IQ. I don't know what the deal. I don't know why the song is made. I don't know why it's called Beer and Skittles. I know nothing about why it is that. I just think the song is fucking so friggin' she pieced out. I'm so confused. I'm so effing confused. I'll have to talk to you about it later. I don't know what's happening. But didn't she create the song, though? Tell me she did not create the song and the video and edit it and everything. It is mean, but fuck him. But she's the one who made it. Right? I know. Life's all not Beer and Skittles. Okay, I get it. So, but why is that mean? She created it. And he deserves it. Or did she not create it? Anyway, it's fucking hysterical. Anyway, so she makes a whole video, and it's called Beer and Skittles. It's like, hey, oh, well, then she should. I mean, I thought it was fucking genius. She's a genius. She's just hilarious. She's really good at editing. I don't know what she does for a living, but she's just amazing at her lives. And she She gets so excited for Sister Wives season. She makes like little skits and stuff up, like beer and Skittles. I will never forget it. But that's so crazy. She created it, won't air it. It's not really that mean. It's really not. He's the one that said life's not all beer and Skittles. Anyway, let's finish this trailer.
Your wife anymore.
It's not divorce that sucks. It's marrying the wrong person.
Yes, marrying the wrong person. See how mean he is?
What sucks is marrying the wrong person and not having the decency to tell her until
He fucking you delusional delulu.
32 years later.
No, Mary. He told you on your 25th. I remember. And the 30th. She's delusional.
Civil war. Total civil war.
I would like you to meet David.
Ta-da.
I love David. I'm obsessed with David. Their wedding was amazing. I love that wedding. I am so happy for her. Look at her husband.
The guy that Christine is dating is going to be at this party.
I think we're meeting Christine's new boyfriend.
Where's that you?
Oh, I don't know. I need to find a man.
I'm not going to take sides. I'm not going to be in the ex-wives club. I'm not in the Cody and Robin club.
I'm having a hard time feeling like losing respect for you.
What? That is so great. Hold on. Mary, nobody cares how you feel. Nobody wants you in any club. Nobody wants to be your friend. Bye-bye. You're not in any ex-wives club. You've been the ex-wife. We don't even know why you're here. I don't know why you're still here. Nobody understands why you still hang around here. Go away. Nobody wants to be your friend. Bye-bye. Anyway, this is hilarious. Oh my God, I didn't expect her to say that.
Robin, I can't even get it straight with you right now. I keep thinking you and I could make this
Her eyebrows are offensive.
work. What about you and me?
We have had so many conversations where I've said, it's done, we're not compatible.
I didn't know we were having a fight here.
I wish I wouldn't have ever married her. Listen, it's confusing from day one.
I know I told you he regrets marrying Mary.
What?
That's
But he loves Janelle.
bull.
Well,
That is so not fair to me. I would have rather you have told me, Cody, years ago.
He did!
blame yourself if I don't love you, okay?
Oh my God. That's because, listen, he literally has to deal this way because she's acting like he never told her. He's been telling her since Catfish. He's been telling her for a long time he does not want to be with her. He cannot say, you're right, he cannot. I really do believe he loves Janelle the most. And well, Robin really, but like I feel like Robin's leaving him and it's because we all hate him. And she's like, I'm losing respect for you. And that's hilarious. But like he's gonna try to hang on to Janelle now. And I know, but it is kind of her fault. No, it's not her fault. Listen, Mary, she should have been gone. She just looked dumber every year. I couldn't understand why she was there. She looks dumb. He doesn't love her. She just hangs out. Nobody would talk to her. And all the other women, now we know that Christine, it was uncomfortable. They should have never had all. Cody fell in love with Robin, and that was the end of all the rest of his marriages. And Christine said it when the honeymoon with Robin, when it was like 18 years ago, when he went away with Robin, Christine said, this is the end of my marriage. And that was a while long. She went and spent another 18 years with him. And if we would see their anniversaries, right? I know. Listen, he is horrible. He is such a baby. He needs the fact that people, you can't have it. Like, I'm sure that Janelle has told him about himself. And like literally, like whatever you think you say is just bullshit. Everything you say is delusional, except for the thing with Mary. He has told Mary. I don't know what Mary is clueless. I don't know why she's acting like she didn't know. If you haven't watched the show, Mary, I don't know what to tell you because he says it in the confessionals every season, all the time. He says it all the time. You guys you're not in the rotation. So how are you his wife if you're not even in the rotation of wives? So, but still, Robin, he's fell in love with Robin. That's true love. And I think he's in love with Janelle, but I feel like only because Robin's leaving him. But Janelle, I think, was kind of like a soulmate to him. And I really do that. But I don't even know if Robin, I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like I'm not happy for Robin if she leaves him. I think she's an asshole no matter what. If she leaves him or not, I still don't have respect for her. Yeah, he just, I don't know. Cody's losing everything. Cody, and the thing is, how does he even have time to hang out with friends? That's the whole thing with me with this whole. I knew a long time ago that this was not working and they weren't happy, but I was like, no, it's me. I'm projecting. I don't understand their culture. It made me, I was upset with myself because I think that I'm pretty much, I accept everything and everyone. I'm a whole alien, right? So I think I love everybody, but I couldn't understand this culture. And I felt very me. I was very judgmental of the entire thing, but I couldn't find a way to understand what, and like, be okay with, and really like, and think that Christine and I were happy. Well, guess what? Everything I thought she felt, they were feeling. She's been unhappy. She never wanted to. Christine didn't even want a plural marriage, I don't think, anyway. I think when Janelle, it was when Robin came along, everybody just kind of was thrown into the side. And even in Vegas with 8 houses, how are you still spending 99% of your time at Robin's? Hello, Larja. Please smash all Larja's buttons, please, as long with Aaron's as well. And Q. And I know there's not that many people watching. That's weird. But I'm talking, I was talking Sister Wives because the trailer came out. And that is right there. But yeah. So we're gonna see the unaliving thing, which is very upsetting. But I mean, yeah, I feel like they all should be in Vegas. Hey.
Hi. Oh my gosh, I missed you.
What's going on? Give me some.
My gosh.
Give me some tea.
I blame you, Krista. I blame you. I've been watching the damn OC.
Oh, okay. What's your thoughts? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So Alexis is weird.
Yes.
But I remember her being like that with her ex, like it was all about him. You know what I mean? Just like so over the top.
Yeah, she was hanging all over her fiance too on Below Deck.
Right. And this John guy, he is so weird. Why would he have held on to that tape to extort her later?
Right.
Like, is that why he held on to it? So when he did want to have his girlfriend, his new girlfriend, who he went and chose from the bar that him and her used to go to, it just feels so plotted. And he's giving me like Slade on Dear John vibes. Like it's just like the plottedness of what he's doing is disgusting. And how Alexis can just be like, rah, 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 shiz kumbah, my Johnny. You know, it's
JJ Squared, we call him. JJ Squared, that's who they are. Yeah. And who are you to have a fucking video and to talk about anything that Shannon at her worst, first of all? Why is his new girlfriend threatening that video? Why?
Yes, exactly. And that's what's so weird about it. Like, as a new girlfriend, most of us would stay out of that shit. They would be like, oh, I don't want to be involved in that. Oh, that's between, because you don't really know the truth. You don't really know what happened. You just are taking his word for it, but you don't really know what happened. You want his word to be what you're saying. So I personally, even if I wanted that, I wouldn't necessarily go all out, balls to the wall. Like, it's just too much.
The fact that she said, oh, that's going to ruin her life and her children's life. Why? The fact that you're even saying that is disgusting.
Right. And she wants in on it, though. And didn't she sue Shannon before, Krista?
Yes. So not only she was married to somebody who sued Shannon for $300,000, now John's suing her for $75,000, which she paid it so that video wouldn't get released. But the video got released anyway, remember? We did see somebody released a ring cam video of her hitting the house. Right. And I don't know if that's the one that John had, but
I didn't see his daughter in it, so I don't think that's the one.
Was this
there must be another one from closer to John's house because he was a couple houses down. But also, if she listen to this, you guys.
Yeah.
If she did almost hit a human and then immediately crashed into a house. Then why didn't that human run down the street, even if that person was almost hit. That would have made that person be even more concerned at being hit. That obviously this person is having some kind of medical emergency, perhaps, and call 911 and run and go see how that could have happened. There was no screaming. There was no, oh my God. None of that's in the what we did see.
Well, how'd she get in the car? Why did he let her get in the car to begin with? Why?
Because she probably had went over there drunk. They had probably been fighting.
Okay, yeah.
And she took her ass over there. Maybe they had a drink. Maybe she went over there already sloshed because she does seem to like her sloshing.
Yep.
And that's her prerogative. Hey, I'm not her liver, but she does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging her. However you need to get through it. But
but don't drive.
That's her cross to bear. But for all these people to be trying to seemingly trigger her or allow her to be in these positions, like maybe that's why John was done. Maybe he was like, if you leave, what if the conversation was, if you leave, it's over? What if that was the conversation? And then she got in the car, inebriated, and left and crashed. And then sends him a picture. Like, nobody knows what the hell happened. All I know is Birdie.
He was using her and she was in love with him and he was using her for sex and somebody to go to the bar with. And in the end, he had no respect for her. And it sucked because that's why he didn't want her to talk about the relationship because there was none. And I don't care how.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like he didn't even want to present like there was a relationship with her because he knew he was using her.
Yeah, because he was like, don't talk about me. I'm private. She remember how mad she would get? John's private. Don't talk about our relationship. Don't talk about it. He never let her sleep over. He didn't let her move in. I mean, it's like, come on. And she said, oh, we would have fights that paralyzed me. Like, he was using her. And that's why the relationship is different with Alexis. And Alexis needs to shut the fuck up because just because you have a good relationship with him doesn't mean he was a good guy to Shannon.
Correct. So, I agree.
Rah, John's a good guy. You're defaming him. Well, Alexis, he wasn't a good guy to Shannon. And him threatening a video like that makes him a piece of shit.
And it proves Shannon's point. He was horrible. He was literally horrible to Shannon and remains so.
And cheap. If you want your 75 grand back, you're cheap.
Yeah.
That just proves that you are cheap.
That proves it. I mean, and why do you get your money back? She needs to get all her receipts from everything she paid for the first 3 years and counters to the suing and be like, well, deduct it from this and I might pay you the difference, if anything.
I mean, like, how did Alexis and John feel about taking that money from her? That is horrible.
Oh, they loved it. They loved it.
That's the thing, but that shows you who they are. We don't want them on the show. That didn't give us anything that we like. We're not going to be like, oh, Alexis, you're so great for doing this. Oh, yay, you didn't buy your man.
She doesn't get any fans. If she is getting fans, then it shows you the kind of people they are. Like, that's weird. Who would like that?
What a try hard, man. What a try hard.
And Tamra, her try hard used to be Jesus Jug's friend.
She's Jesus Jugs. She's Jesus Jugs J squared. JJ. First of all, Tamra, Vicky, you win.
Oh my gosh!
You say this about
Vicky
my daughter.
So done. Vicky was just talking about it again yesterday. Is today Monday? Was it today? Yeah, Monday. She was just talking about it again this morning on her podcast.
I was laughing at Tamra. I was laughing at her. You're a joke, Tamra. I look at you sideways. We all do, but your daughter ain't speaking to you. We all want to know.
And for her to pretend like we only think that because Vicky mentioned it, we already thought that and thought you made it clear when you said Simon doesn't want her to be on the show and your ass was on the show without your daughter. That's why we thought that.
We've been looking at you weird because she ain't talking. We've been wondering why.
We thought you wanted Eddie to because he was bathtub worthy. You thought.
I mean, it's like, you win, Vicky. I don't know what you want. And that was a ploy because she knows that her ratings are going down. Like, we're looking at her like the way she's treating people. Yeah. And then she's got to do this whole thing about, it was a
sympathy ploy because in
yes,
was all feeling.
How ridiculous.
Like lizard. She looked like a reptilian.
I mean, come on. I get it. They all look good for their, their late work that they're doing for their faces, but that whole thing with Vicky, Vicky's right. Get off the show and fix your relationship.
Yeah. Finally. Fix all your relationships. Didn't she not talk to her mama too? Didn't she kick her mom to the curb too? And they just started talking again.
I guess something
so she could talk about having sex with
she talked about
her boyfriend instead of talk about her and Eddie not having sex.
They ain't having sex.
Yeah, Tamara and Eddie aren't having sex, I don't believe.
And Freddie, how about Freddie jumping out of Tamrat's purse? It's like, why does Freddie have to jump out of Tamrat's
Freddie
purse?
Krueger. Oh
Freddie
my God.
Film Camp.
And I love The Traitors. Why are they trying to ruin The Traitors for me? I adore that show. And especially that host character. She's trying to ruin everything for me.
She's just like, why? She refuses to be canceled. I don't understand. Who refuses to be canceled? She is the Jackie Goldsnyder of like the West Coast. Like, she's the Jackie of the West Coast. Freddie. I listen, I don't know why they keep trying, but it's not happening. That's just not happening. Stop trying. We don't want you, Tamara. We don't want you, Freddie. Please. She jumped out of, literally, she was in Teresa's hair at Teresa's wedding. She jumps out of Kyle's purse all the time when there's a camera around. Yeah. We just can't get rid of her.
It's like the crossover we never want, Teddy.
She refuses to be fired. It's crazy. She was fired. Why are you on two shows? Why are you here? You got fired, bitch. What are you doing? Anyway, boring Teddy. She's so like, it's Meg Ryan's ex-boyfriend's daughter. I mean, I can't say her name. I hate saying her name. So what else is going on in the land of Bravo? Am I missing anything?
Let me see.
I thought you had
Real Housewives of Dubai.
I don't watch it, but tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, they had their season finale last week. They're having their first reunion this week. All the ladies wore red. Everybody looks stellar. Now, the one thing I do love about Dubai is how luxurious it is. Oh my gosh. These ladies are eating gold flake salad off of gold plates with gold cups, and everything is Diored and freaking is just to the nines. Bugattis in their freaking living rooms. I mean, it's like so okay, imagine Beverly Hills.
Okay.
OC, the best of Beverly Hills and the best of OC as far as luxury on like
this is a good season
that Hulk Hogan used to get. Like, I'm talking 1970s steroids.
Like, you know, like Giselle's like I think Giselle's house on Potomac reminds me of like Super Sweet 16 with all the gaudy. But they're like a luxurious version of that, right? Giselle's
it's not. No, that's like, so to me, Giselle is a gaudy version of Trump Tower. Like,
like MTV Super Sweet 16.
This is actual
like luxury,
elegance. Even though it's over the top, it's still very classy and elegant. And I'm just like, they must not have any clothes with no labels. That's just kind of how you feel watching it, you know? Yeah. Now the ladies on there, for some reason, even though they're in Dubai, which is technically at the tip of Africa, you guys, it's at the tip of Africa, okay? So I'm not sure how the lady from London is kind of in charge of the show.
Caroline.
Ladies of London, and I never watched that show, but she divorced whoever she was on that show with and has a trophy husband on this show.
He's annoying.
He's so annoying.
He's like a child. It's like another.
Oh my gosh. And he wants a child. And he doesn't even understand how babies are made, and he wants a baby. He doesn't understand that she couldn't just have it in there for as long as she wanted. And then we can take
no. She's like, I'm not having one. Get over it. And he just keeps talking about it.
You can't do that for me. Like, that's what he wanted. He was serious.
Why is she marrying him? I don't get it. She doesn't have anybody in.
I don't know, but she's so like, she doesn't really have anything going on. She doesn't have a business. She's not even doing her Instagram stuff this year. All she really likes to do is cause friction in other people's relationships. I guess Carlos King would call her the force multiplier.
Yeah, she
like,
is
the messy person. You know what I mean?
She's
Not too much yeah. But then they have
Chanel Ayan.
People, Chanel Ayan. I was team Chanel Ayan a lot, and I forgave her so much. But by the end of the season, I'm like, I see you, Karen. I did a couple of lives saying Chanel Ayan, aka Karen, we see you. I'm like, because she went and turned against Lisa Milan, her friend for Stanberry of all people, who she's been a secret friend to since within season 1. And didn't never tell Lisa about it, you guys, and was Caroline Stanberry's secret friend. And then this season, she told us, "Oh, I would never betray you for Stanberry, never." And by the end of the season, they're having a party together, asking the rest of the ladies to kiss their hand, call on Queen. It was bad. It was bad, but it was a good season. It was bad though. Sarah can go, Saba can stay. Lisa
Ooh.
can stay. Talene can go. Oh, you know who? I wouldn't mind the fruitcake lady coming back. Now she was rich. She was rich, but they just went, okay, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm on one. She just went in Dubai.
Okay.
The license plates. You know how here, like in California, we have like maybe 8 numbers on our license plate, and they have letters and numbers. In Dubai, the less numbers you have, the more expensive your plate is. So, and then if you have a single digit plate, the lower the number is, the more expensive it is. The house they had the finale at, the man had like, I think they said $100 million worth of single digit license plates on his Bugattis.
Oh, Bugatti. Wow.
Yeah, that were in his living room.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I just wish I had that kind of money just to do. I would really like to redo the rest of my house. You know what I mean? Like I just to do anything with, you know.
It's just so opulent, and I'm like, whoa, the views, everything. It's really beautiful. It's a nice it for escapism as far as reality TV goes.
Yeah.
I am appreciating it for that. Now these ladies are fighting over literally nothing.
Well, that's okay. But that's fine. Conflict resolution. They can fight all as long as we have them. Listen, if somebody told me Miami was getting canceled or something, I heard like we need shows like that with Dubai, like conflict resolution. If they're fighting over dumb shit, I mean, I don't watch it. I don't watch New York either, and I heard that's like conflict resolution, dumb stuff too.
Yeah,
but we might have to have them hold on. We got to hold on to those right now because we're getting crap.
Way
we're
too much conflict. Manufacture conflict in the other places.
Yeah, like toxic Jersey. We have no idea what's going on.
What's happening? I was going to ask you. I heard Jennifer was talking trash about Tamra.
Yeah, Tamara said the same thing we've said. You're going to be fired, Jennifer Aiden. We're probably like Tamara's been saying it, and Jennifer Aiden got mad about it. Like everybody else is saying it too. Jennifer Aiden, you are fired. You sent screeners out. Like that's a no-no. And like I do believe that they are. It's okay. So October 5th, and just recently, Melissa, Rachel, and Danielle are doing a Real Housewives dinner. Why would they do a Real Housewives dinner if they weren't going to be Real Housewives any longer? I believe that Teresa and Jennifer are going, and they're going to work new people and fresh faces with Rachel, Jennifer, Marge, Dolores still, because they're going to need them as like the higher. I feel like they can be the stronger characters, and Melissa, and then have Rachel and Danielle, and and a bunch of fresh faces that they know, because they do have friends that they can bring in, and family members, and we can see more of like Britt and Frank. Like Frank and Brittany are planning their wedding. Like we could have more of them because they weren't filming because of Louis.
Oh,
we never got to see the house husbands.
Now I do like Frank on New Jersey. I always liked Frank. I thought he was fun, and I always liked George Gorga, and I love Melissa. You know who I love? I still want the Wakilis back. I would not mind having the Wakilis come for a visit, be a friend of. I want to see if Rosie ever got a date again. I want to see.
And Christmas is coming. If they picked up filming now and Wakilis across the street from Melissa and Joe, Christmas is coming. It's so beautiful there. We can
have even do a spin-off special.
Something and see how it's
in Jersey or something. That could be so cute. That could be really cute. And you know what? They could have a cookie fight, and Melissa could bring the cookies that started the trauma, and they can do something else with the cookies on the new Christmas.
All of you are getting ShopRite sprinkle cookies. Don't worry about it, okay?
Right.
For Christmas, you're all getting them. Okay, because if they start filming Jersey at Christmas time, it'll be a different vibe. They need to do that because that's where like all the Christmas parties were, all the fun things were happening. But like right now, they needed the break, but they need to get Teresa. Teresa's been literally in, I don't know, other places other than Jersey since it's up filming. She didn't even come back for Dolores's charity baseball game. So the fact that you didn't show up for Dolores's charity baseball game, because why? Because you weren't getting paid. Because Bravo's not filming it, so you didn't. So why? That just shows what kind of person that her and Jennifer are. Like they didn't even show up for that. And how are you going to be Dolores's friend? And even if you're not, it's for charity. Like you fucking were in there having a.
Oh, did you just say Larsa?
No, they were having boats and host parties with thongs and stuff for the daughters. So that's where they were when that charity baseball game was going on.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
that was that.
guys,
But Larsa,
remember the whole thong thing, and Louis had said the thong
Oh,
statement about,
yeah.
and so
Yeah,
did anybody ever else say anything about that publicly? Like that was gross, Louis, or anything?
I mean, a lot of people did. And a lot of people, like, I took screenshots of them posting the thong party, the thong on the boat. Adriana, who's 14, who he was saying, I want them to wear thongs. They should be wearing
He
thongs.
did. He said it, you guys. He said he
Here
wanted
they
to
are.
wear
Yeah,
short
he said it.
skirts
Oh,
and
he said it.
thongs. They
They
had
should be
great
wearing
legs,
thongs.
and then he
Yeah.
wanted to walk behind them.
Behind
He said
them.
it.
Yep. I'll be one step behind them, he said.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they're wearing thongs on a boat. All four of the daughters.
That's kind of pedo behavior. I'm sorry I had to say
So
it.
gross.
That's like
Him and his
weird.
friend,
That's
was
line crossing behavior. They're minor girls. They're
filming
daughters.
filming her twerking, 14 years old, 2 days after you say she should be wearing thongs.
That is, he would have gotten secret divorce papers after I made sure everything was in my name.
Juicy should have. I'm sorry, but Teresa is not putting a stop to this, and Juicy should, because even
that's what I'm saying. Nobody's heard from Juicy about this.
Well, apparently he wrote a statement, but it was Gia that wrote it. It's obvious that Gia wrote it. If Juicy is a statement saying that he backs up Louis, first of all, why don't you find out who's sending? Find out who's sending the naked pictures to Melissa Feaster of your daughters first. Then find out if you want to back them up or not. Because we don't even know who's done that yet. The naked AI pictures of they're XXX pictures sent to Melissa Feaster of his daughters, and we pretty sure think it was probably Louis, right?
Oh
and
my
gosh! Before you say he's a good guy, Joe, why don't you fucking find out if he sent those pictures or not? But that's how we think that G is the one who wrote it. I support Louis. Blah 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 blah.
Somebody should hire Bo Dietl.
Bo Dietl, he's in trouble.
I know that's why I said that. It was just funny to me because that was.
And there's this New York detective that's on Instagram that I follow and like YouTube and stuff. I follow and stuff. I'm like, you need to come and tell me about Bo Dietl because he worked with Bo Dietl. I sent him the case and everything. He's like, I'm shocked. I'm like, really?
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
I'm like, look what he's done. I said he's corrupt now, Bill. Because Bill's like retired. You know, he's like a retired New York detective. And I'm like, what kind of detective was he? He's like, oh, he was a good one. I'm like, oh.
Really? Like a real good detective?
I mean, I guess he probably was, but yeah, I mean, look, he hacked in people's computers. He hacked in, like, you know, he fucked and did some fucked up shit, but he got caught this time.
That's because Cat Williams said they were going to get caught this time.
2024. And that's, man, it really, things are really weird, aren't they?
Yeah. So bizarre.
Very strange.
So bizarre.
I found it very strange.
What's even more bizarre is that Brittany finally filed for divorce from Jax.
Oh my God. You know why? Because he left rehab early. And that motherfucker, if you're going to fucking talk about rehab, be honest, asshole. Be honest about why you went. Because we all know the pasta. It's all about the pasta.
Oh, yeah. The veins in your forehead show us it's all about the pasta, Jax.
Why would you just in the middle of filming just choose to go to a mental health facility? Listen, I know they forced him to go. I'm sure he's only 12.5% partner at his bar. Okay.
Yeah.
So his partner's probably like, you're so fucked up, you need to go, or we're gonna fire you, we're gonna be done. Or the filming was like, Drex, you need to go, you're a mess. I mean, seriously, screaming at Brittany, calling her to fucking don't stop drinking, be a real mom, talking shit about her, like being as a mother. And this motherfucker's going, we knew he was on shit.
Yeah, ever since the very first season. I mean, his eyes are always saucers and freaking, the veins.
He only got the reality show and the bar and the podcast on the back of Scandival.
Yeah.
That's where Scandival happens, and all of a sudden Jax gets a fucking house, a reality star, a reality show, and a fucking bar.
Yeah.
One man. I don't feel bad for
you know what the man who gets more ass than a toilet seat ends up with, right?
Oh God, nothing.
A toilet seat.
Nada.
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, you had the balls to yell at Tom Sandoval about him losing everything and being a scumbag. Blah, blah, you shouldn't do this shit. Now, motherfucker, you're only 12.5% partner at your bar. Your wife's leaving you. You had to go to rehab in the middle of filming. The worst thing for Jax was for the other cast members to come on and take his place. And think about it. That's why he would not want to leave that show unless he was fourth. And because guess what? He knew that there was a chance that Vanderpump would roll over onto it if he left. And that's what happened. Wow. They got Lala and Sheena, which I could care less about, on there. And he's like, I'm out of here. He left early because of that, because he knew he was out there. Listen, I don't even know if they're going to take him back. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be honest about why he was there.
So I thought that was just rumors. I thought I heard last that Lala bought her house for no reason because she wasn't going to be on the show.
Well, they were filming because they were filming with the Valley when Jax went to rehab with Brittany. And they filmed a couple scenes. They brought them in. I know they're there to be on this. They're trying to be on the Valley. It's desperate. They're dying. They're dying to be on the Valley. Yeah. But it just happened to work out that Jax went to rehab, and they brought him for them to film with Brittany. And I'm like, he knows that they're trying to merge it or something. They're doing something, whether we like it or not. And he hates this. He fucking hates it. He can't stand it because he knows he's going to be run off again because he's a piece of shit. And his things never last. Right. He can never just be happy and happy with what he has, which I'm glad he got the bar and I'm glad that he got the podcast, but he lost it all. Like he lost it. He's losing it all. Mm-hmm. He's fucking like, he's got to share his podcast with his wife 1 week on, 1 week off. It's ridiculous. So now they're
crazy. Well, Jax is never the smartest one in the drawer. When you think that much with the other head must be dumb.
Well, listen, if you want to be with other people, be with other people. Like, but why do you gotta fucking be a drug addict and lose your body? Like, you can't hold on to good things, Jax. He's like a fucking self-sabotager. Big time. Right. But he talks so much shit that what makes me mad. I'm better now. I got a house and a family, and my life is different now, and I live differently. Well, when we saw how you lived, you're a wild person. You're a wild man. Like you're a fucking I can't wait to have a beer and we're having a party. Like he literally could not.
Was he really having an affair with that neighbor lady on the show too?
No, Michelle.
Okay.
No, but somebody though. He was definitely having an affair. Like definitely fucking somebody because he didn't fuck Brittany more than twice since she had the baby. So Jax.
Did she have the baby naturally, or was it cesarean?
Yeah, and you know what? She had a glow up recently. She looked hot as hell. I don't think
she looked good. I saw her.
Yeah, I thought she's not attractive at all. Her tits were down. You know, finally they're down here. They used to be up here. It was annoying.
Somebody her mouth thing that was pulling. I hope she was able to get that fixed.
I hope so.
Yeah, it looked like it was. Last time I saw her, it looked like it. Well, I don't know.
She couldn't talk right either. That was so sad. I couldn't help it. I try not to make fun of people's looks, but that was cosmetically. She did that. She made her.
Yeah,
that face emoji.
Oh, that was so sad. I know she was hella mad.
So
but did you hear?
Okay, go ahead.
No. You go.
You go. Go.
I was just going to ask you about Brandy Glanville's lawsuit. What did you think about?
God, is she still?
Because the videos got released, then of the alleged incident where he's like, "Hey, you want to do this?" And
listen, we know that's so old. We know that you have that, Brandy. She threatened it for the longest time. So I don't know what she was trying to do. What was she threatening to do? If you don't do this, I'm going to sue. What was she trying to do? Mm-hmm. I'm confused. You know what I mean? So she threatened to sue today. I don't know what she's putting all this stuff out there. Everybody's Bowie's a drug addict. There's no real digital evidence proof that he was. She's telling everybody tried to get her to be sexual. Like that was inappropriate on because he was her boss. They would have fired him by now.
Right.
They knew about it. She played it for us to begin with.
Right.
So her going forward with a lawsuit, you can sue anybody you want. It doesn't. Right. It's not going to hold up. You know what I mean? It has to hold up in court. But she threatened it for so long, and then now she's doing it because she has nothing else. She realized it wasn't getting any traction on social media. Nobody cared anymore about what was happening with her. She couldn't really come up with any really. You can't. It's like literally Boy the Called Boy, like Boy the Called. You have been sexualized. You did it yourself. You took that role and you did it yourself. That video of Mumbai's never going to get released. Right. Or whatever they filmed, that's never going to see the light of day. Carolyn, Mrs. Soprano, will make sure that never happens. That's why that happened, because Caroline did not want that video ever see the light of day.
Now, somebody was recently on something, and they had been on that particular episode, and they were like, "Oh, I really wish it could get released because it would prove that Brandy isn't guilty about what they're saying she's guilty." And it was a person that was on the trip, and I'm trying to remember which person it was right now.
I know. Yeah, I know
But
you're talking about.
darn, she just recently said
The
it. She's like, "It would
blonde,
totally prove it."
yeah. Why don't they just edit out? Well, no, see, I'm not edit out because those other women deserve, like, I don't know, airtime. Like that was going to revive half their careers, and they got shit on. They got,
Yeah.
So they should
got a
maybe
free trip. They got a free trip. That's it.
They could film another season as Girls Trip with them ladies and just do another one, maybe.
Yeah, and instead of punish, well, no, they would still keep Brandy on ice.
Brandy's ruined it by, like, and then other people like, they're making me drink and they're making my mental health and this is making this and it's like, so now they don't even do like shot skis really anymore. Like Bravo's like, oh no, one asshole ruins it for the rest of us. Can't do shot skis.
They don't do shot ski on Wednesday anymore.
Not really. No, one asshole ruined it.
No way.
I'm just, it's like
sad.
Andy's not going anywhere. Brandy.
That's one thing I wanted to do was go and get a shot ski. I don't even drink like that, but that sure did look like fun.
I know, it does look like fun, and I'm not a drinker at all. But like, I just the thing is that Andy likes to party. It's obvious. He gets very excited when he sees Miami. He wants to jump through the TV and go party in Miami. He's a partier. Everybody knows that. If they were going to get rid of him, they would have did when he did cocaine on, where he was all fucked up on New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
and they let him back, and they let him continue to do it. So
yeah, they sure did reward him.
And guess what? If he gets all fired, fine. He's got 2 kids to raise. He'll enjoy his retirement. He'll fuck who he wants. He'll be a zaddy. He'll raise his kids. And Brandy has, the things that's going on with her health, her face and everything, she's blaming that on the stress of the show without having, not having a guesswork or whatever. She has cellulitis, and cellulitis I've seen on somebody. That is when I'm not going to accuse it, but when you do a lot of pills and you do a lot of, use a needle in your arm for something.
Yeah.
That's what causes that disfiguration.
Oh.
Just saying, I've seen a lot of people that have shot. I know that are drug addicts that shoot up, or that have done a lot of like Ozempic or something like that. Or I'm just saying, it's a symptom of popping, either doing Ozempic or shooting up in your arm with like a needle.
Oh my god!
And it's like in her face, and maybe this shit's more stress does bring out more, but that is also because she's on something all the time. She's doing drugs, allegedly, and just because obviously just listen to her. Sometimes she can't even speak, and I feel bad. She's slurring her words and stuff, and she's acting ridiculous, like with this Andy stuff. This was 12 years ago. You accepted work from them after that, girlfriend.
Right.
So, you were fine being the sexualized one. And we were fine with it too. We don't care. We thought
she was fine.
Caroline had to run her mouth about
Dina. She would be way too much, but a lot she was fun.
And unfortunately, Caroline had to run her mouth about Dina and the case and how Dina's this and that. And then she, would be smoking pot and then having, a girl all over. She didn't want that fucking video to get out. And that's unfortunate for the rest of the cast. But Mrs. Soprano is what she says goes. So,
yeah,
and imagine
that's
the Italian wife. She don't want her husband saying that. She knew that she went a little too far, Caroline, with Brandy. She probably allowed a lot of that kissing and stuff, and she probably wanted to have a good time. But in a different country, smoking pot probably wasn't the best idea to have it filmed, and especially when Tommy was about to get released and he wasn't going to get charged. He got actually let go. Like 2 days after that, his charges got dropped, but then he got recharged and all that. But they're Mr. and Mrs. Soprano, and Dina and Tommy are Christopher and Drea. Like that is that for them. That's how the end of that family is, and that's how what end of this one is. Dina, he tried to unalive Dina twice. She's away, and that's like the thing with Drea. Drea left. Christopher tried to kill her twice.
Oh my god!
And it's so crazy. It's like mimicked the entire of their lives.
Yeah,
and like it's so crazy. And then like everybody they're like, no, Albie's not. Oh, he just runs the brownstone. You obviously you never hear from him because that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
he's not going to be like it's flashy. Like Tommy fucked up by getting all emotional. and doing something very stupid. And you're not supposed to go after your ex-wives. You're not supposed to go after children, your wives. That's not how that works.
Right.
And he did, and he wasn't going to stop.
That's crazy. And then something with Kim D. Somebody got found in Kim D's car out there too, or something, right?
Yeah, Kim D's car blew up with somebody in it. The night of the Posh Fashion Show, when the guy got hit in the head and he had a heart attack and died, that one of the mobster guys, somebody borrowed her car that night and just happened to blow up while they were in it.
That's crazy.
And her dad was the head of the Franchise mob family, and then she was with somebody for 15 years who was like a captain in there too. So, which is crazy. I didn't know that. I knew that a little bit, but I didn't know about her. The guy's name was Tommy. I didn't know that they were together. She always said they were like best friends, but it's just crazy. She was also her kid's father, right? Was in the thing too, and he was he looked like he was. Her son always looked up to the dad, and Kim always was not a part of that life anymore, but had to fight with her son growing up, like because he thought his dad was the best thing ever, and Kim's like he's a fucking trained killer, like he's not, but that's that life for them.
That is so crazy, and they're so adjacent to TV. That's just weird.
I know. I'm telling you.
Oh my
and
gosh.
like it's like I'm telling Jersey. It's weird because it's our lives kind of mimic these shows. Like I swear, I'm like Sons of Anarchy. That was my life. I was the Sons of Anarchy, and like they're living fucking Sopranos up there. Like Vanessa's living Sopranos.
right.
And you're just like
too much.
I don't know. But like it's real. Like he really did break in that house with a bat, beat them with bats. The first time with the bat, tried to hit him with the bat, and the second time he sliced the guy's face. I mean, he was ready to. Yeah, it was not good. It's not good.
Tommy Two Blades.
Yeah, and then literally that's why Louis like, I'm a mobster, blah blah blah. And Dina's like, I cannot be around this. Teresa, how dare you bring somebody who's a part of that around me? Knowing what I'm going through, and I'm scared to death of.
So Louis really in the thing?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so.
No,
he doesn't. Because anybody who says it usually
he's a loser. Nobody likes him, and he's a loser. They all laugh at him. He's a joke. He is a joke. He's the person who runs his mouth. He's a grifter. He can't keep his mouth shut. He tells on himself. Nobody wants you in a club when you can't stop running your fucking mouth. I got Bo Dietl to do this. I hire a Bo Dietl. I wear no-nose pajamas. I own $500 million. Like,
didn't Louis stalk Alexis from Real Housewives of Miami? Wasn't he? Doesn't she have this story about how she went to 3 different cities and he was at each one?
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, not only is he doing that, he's also hiring fake patients that stalk his other ex. Like, and it's all proven in court that was true. So,
isn't his ex blonde?
Yeah, that's Vanessa. He's got Vanessa, the blonde one, right? But he also was with the other Vanessa. When he met Teresa, he was living with another Vanessa.
Is she blonde?
No, she's dark haired. She's her and the other Vanessa are best friends.
No.
Paula and his wife Paula, his ex-wife Paula, they're all best friends. And the two Vanessas are narcissist therapists. They're both therapists for narcissistic abuse.
That is crazy.
So he was with Vanessa. She ran away from the wedding on January 2020. He then met the other Vanessa for about 7 months until the summertime. Got a shore house with that Vanessa. Was living in that Vanessa's shore house. Then he sees Teresa, like I said, on the jetty. When you would walk out to her car, he knew when they were filming, so he would watch Teresa, stalk her, and one day, oh hey, I'm Louie. I don't know who you are. Living with another chick, leaves her down the shore, tells Teresa to call him when she gets home, and the rest is history. And he dicked her. Wow. So she's like, I got ghosted. I forgot. And then she dated David. That's the one who dated David. David Dolores' ex. So Vanessa and him break up. Not the Von Vanessa, the one that was at the shore. She ends up dating David. So Frank Italian's living with David, which is Dolores' ex, and he's dating Louis' ex. That Louis
I mean, like, so is the pick and slim that you have to use community everything? Like,
kind of. This is a small world. It's a small
wow.
the
That
state
is
of New
like way
Jersey,
too close.
yeah, the state of New Jersey can fit is the same. Just that LA County, that's how big Jersey is. We're very small.
Oh yeah, see, I'm a California girl. We got it like
Yeah,
we have,
it's huge. You're like half a
even though
country.
San Francisco's only 7x7, it's a
And
lot.
listen, like they can't hire a new cast. That won't work. They'll know each other, and it'll be a disaster. They'll fight. It'll be like another toxic train of messy. Like we'll have them fighting, putting things out about that. Like it'll just we can't do that. It'll never work. We cannot hire new people. Plus the house husbands are a big thing with Jersey, and we're not going to get that if we hire a new cast. I want the house husbands. We want the house husbands back. We couldn't have this season was fucking bullshit. It was nothing. We didn't get the house husbands. We didn't get anything. And in the end, at Rachel's summer party, everybody got along, but Teresa was the only one not there. But everybody got along. Even goddamn Jennifer and Marge were in the same room. Everybody had a good time, and it was fun to watch. So I would even say get rid of Teresa and keep Jen. If Teresa's back this time for sure, I will not talk about the season ever again. I'll pretend they don't exist. I will just pretend it doesn't exist.
Well, I'll help you if that has to happen.
Yeah.
I'll help you. Don't worry.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing it again. I can't.
Because you're the only reason I watched the 3 episodes I watched last time. So
I know, and it was like, and then like Jackie, god damn it, Jackie, go away.
oh
Jackie.
my gosh, Jackie and Teddy, they could start a club. Jackie and Teddy could start a club with Jen as the leader.
And Gina, oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Gina. She finally got a posture coach, but for some reason she wears Heather as an ass helmet. I'm like, what's going on?
Did you see the Heather's video? Did you see Heather on X on Twitter? She looks so fucking fake.
Oh, no.
I don't know if she lost too much. I don't know what she did to herself. I gotta show you. I didn't even think it was her. I didn't think it was Heather. I did not think it was her. Let me show you.
H.
Yeah, look her up on Twitter. She does some. It does not look like her. I am like horrified. I don't know if it's all filters, if she just had too much plastic surgery. Hey, look, I know you want to look like everybody else. You don't want to look like an inbred, but girl, you don't look like you. I'll see if I can.
Is it her in this red dress?
She's dancing with somebody, I think. Let me see. Heather. She's like with Whitney, I think. Or wait, hold on. Heather, what's her last name? Gay. She's right.
She looks like herself in all these pictures because she doesn't never look different to me.
I gotta show you this one. I'm telling you, I don't look at her a lot. No, this one looks like her. That looks like her receipts. See, these are the pictures. Yeah, there was a meme or something that I just saw, and I didn't even know it was her. It looks so ridiculous, and I don't know where. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe it's in her. I don't know who. I gotta remember. God darn it, I can't remember who it is, man. Jax is losing everything now. Let me see who is on Instagram. Is anybody? Jax he is a hypocrite. Bravo Rex, I agree.
Yeah, I'm not seeing her. If you find it, send it to me.
I will find it. Yeah, I will send it to you.
No worries.
You're right, Bravo Rex. Jax is a hypocrite, and he literally was so jealous of Sandoval, and him this Sandoval. And I'm mad at Sandoval right now because I don't really want to. I want to know what's up with this girl. Are you going to get her help or what, dude?
You're going to get who help?
Why is she not in rehab? That chick's been how many months now that we saw this chick as a mess? I know that she's talking to Rachel online.
Are they still together?
Yeah, she was just in Rachel's comments, and she was right. Victoria was telling Rachel stop talking about the show, and Victoria's right, but you're still on drugs, Victoria. And I want you to get help because you have a problem. Because you couldn't even stay sober for 2 hours to prove that he's not on drugs. We were there. You were there to prove that Tom Sandoval's not a big druggy mess. But you couldn't even stay sober for that. And to me, that tells me that you have a problem. And that your boyfriend enables you. And the reason they're not filming is because they're protecting Tom. Because he's a slob and a scumbag and there is drugs everywhere. And they can't film there. And she probably won't let him film without her. But this bitch can't put a sentence together. I mean, she's an embarrassment to me.
It's really sad.
Very sad. And Tom, I know that maybe you're like suffering from some kind of like 2-year, I don't know, break or something. I had given up on you. I really have. I don't know why you're mad at Ariana still. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you have been able.
Isn't it Ariana's mad at him? and
Yeah,
he's just all
yeah.
defensive because
Should
he's
be
like on the defensive, basically. I feel
Ariana's horrible. It's all her fault. It's Ariana's fault. It's Ariana's fault.
Do you think Ariana should still be as mad as she is if she's for how
I think
long?
she should be hurt and upset that he's not he's not the same person, and that would be hurtful. Just that alone is hurtful because he's turned into somebody that we don't even know, and he's turned on her. That's sad and hurtful.
Yeah,
and like and the whole Rachel thing, every the way he handled it, she should always be mad at him because he's handled this like a piece of shit. Like he has not.
It's time for her to get off the show if she can't.
No,
she's
film with him. Listen, they have no problem filming together.
I feel like they had a huge problem every time. She's like, "You're making me be around him."
Because he literally was just fucking like acting stupid. Like they're Joe, he's castrated. It's like, and she's like, "Fuck off!" No, he's not. Like you just imagine having to hear, "Oh, poor Tom, poor Tom, poor Tom." It's not poor Tom. It's poor Ariana. Oh, you should move out. No time. Why is it on Ariana to move out? He fucked up. You move the fuck out. You know what I mean? You have nothing.
But if she wanted to sell the house and he wanted to keep it, he should still move out.
No, he should buy her out.
Legally. Is that what happened?
Legally. Yeah, that's what he ended up doing. Ended up buying her out.
Did the other Tom live with him?
Tom has had his girlfriend living there, apparently, allegedly.
And Tom Schwartz is there.
Tom Schwartz and him are done, I think. He's got a nice girlfriend. He's got a great model girlfriend. He's living life. He's doing fun things. He's going to, he's going to, family things. And we got Tom Sandoval who sleeps all day. Can't fucking, his girlfriend's fucking a mess.
Look, I'm looking up Tom Schwartz on Instagram. I haven't seen
his girlfriend looks really good. And he's unfollowed Sandoval. So.
Oh my gosh.
And find out if he's also following Jax, because Jax has me blocked, so I can't see. But I want to know if they're still following Jax too.
Okay, so I'm looking at Tom Schwartz.
I've been blocked from Jax.
T-O-M Schwartz. Look, he comes up because I used to follow.
Yeah, his girlfriend's pretty. She's young, and you know what? It's been a while. So I mean, she's been sticking.
Well, the only thing on his page from July 7th is him and Tom, and then here on July 7th, it's him and Jax.
Yeah, Jackson, Philly. They came to Philly, and I didn't know.
Okay, and now here they are, August 13th. I have Great Now Patreon, El Cilio. So he has some wine. He has a tequila out now or something.
Him and Tom have had that for a while.
Okay, so they have some.
Didn't know about it yet. Tom
There's
no
girl in any of these pictures. What are you doing, Tom?
No girlfriend, no.
No girlfriend so far. Let me come up. August 22nd. He's walking someplace. He's peeing on Brock's wall and letting the dogs take the blame.
I feel like
August 22nd.
Huh.
Wait, is this a girl walking around in their house?
She's very young looking. They do a lot of stuff together.
Made this jazzy AI cover of Sheena's Good as Gold showcase. In Puerto Vallarta, one of my favorite side quests. The Z Rooftop, Zona Romantica. I don't know. In Puerto Vallarta Were they in Puerto Vallarta? I'm still not seeing his girl. He hasn't kissed not one person. August 25th. It's just him. Is he Insta official with her?
What?
Is he Instagram?
Not on social media. I mean, I know he's probably still with her, but
Nope, that's his mom. Who's this? Wait, okay. Third time's a charm. Being here with my mom was a dream come true. Thank you. Stylishly Salmon.
I got frozen.
Oh, yeah. No, there you are. I could see you moving now. Oh, look. He's going to be styling wherever he goes with no girl.
That's weird.
I wanted to see. I hope they didn't break up. Maybe it was a summer girlfriend. And if they're full on filming again, maybe he broke up with her or something. But
I don't know.
Following.
They're not filming because they're trying to protect.
Tapping in. Is it Jax? JAX?
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta go. Oh my God, sleep.
He follows Jax.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Jax. Yeah.
Let me see. Does he follow Tom Sandoval? Yep. He follows Tom Sandoval.
Oh wow. All right.
Because he's coming up. They're both coming up for me to follow them both.
Oh boy.
So yeah. Okay, darling. Yeah, I gotta go too. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
it's like 8:30. Yeah. I love doing this. Like, I love for you coming up. Thank you for coming up and talking.
No worries. I love you. And I missed you so much. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I just been super busy.
Listen, Wednesday, we're talking Mormon Wives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's so fucking good.
Oh, is it good?
You're going to hate me. Go watch it. You're going to hate me.
Oh, no, I'm going to hate her. I'm going to hate her. Okay.
I can't stop watching it.
I love you all the time.
I love you all the time.
Buttons, everybody. Ring her bell. See you in the next video.
Yes, and I am going to go too, guys. Love you all. Please all like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you Wednesday for Mormon Wives, guys. I got to go feed the cats. Love yous. Thanks for joining, guys. Hi, Kitty.